What a day. Welcome to another episode of the Josh O'Cock Show with me, Josh O'Cock. We have just finished a beautiful meeting with some incredible guests who are representing a very, very powerful, purpose-driven brand that I have had the privilege of being a part of building and now further supporting. Can't wait for you to have a look into what we discussed and some of our plans for the future.
Basically, we felt that in Malta we really had a problem with understanding what the problem is about the environment. And so we started Wave of Change in collaboration or in line with my swims to really kind of get a driving force behind it. And what we did was we started with a campaign that was really simple for people to do. So just literally pick up 3 pieces of plastic and tag 3 friends to take on that same challenge. And the simplicity in it really helped it gain a lot of traction, but also the most important thing is it kind of made everyone realize what a problem that we have on this island with trash on the floor.
So Neil came and said okay, I want to do this swim, but I don't want to do it for fundraising. I want it to be totally accessible, and I want it to be about people taking action and taking part and feeling involved in the swim. So instead of, one of the main messages was, instead of telling Neil good luck for the swim, go and pick up your 3 pieces and post your support online. And that, I think, was already this really big impetus, because he was doing something incredible. But what we were asking people to do was actually quite simple. And I think that simplicity made it easy for everyone to get involved, but it also meant that a lot of people felt, actually, I can do more. So that's where the momentum built, when you give people that little bit of hope and that little bit of encouragement and a tiny dose of peer pressure as well.
To really change the way they live their daily life. Because we can keep running campaigns forever, but if we're not going to manage to get that spark inside them to say, okay, I'm going to do something different, then we're going to keep recycling the same thing. And that's why we don't, everyone's always telling us, do crowdfunding, do donations. The way we see it is that if you come and give me €100, 200, 1,000, you feel like that's what you did. You did for the environment. So you gave me the €100, then you live your life normal, because I gave them my €100, I did my part. So Melanie always says, we don't need anyone to be perfect. We just need them to start making small changes. It's difficult to be perfect in today's world.
Where people can feel quite helpless with climate change and all of the things going on, whereas there's so much that we have to be excited about and to be hopeful for. And if you get out into the world and you experience nature and you experience, you dive underwater, there's no way that you can be I don't care, I'm going to throw this thing in. Once you experience it, you want to protect it. And this is the beauty of travel, the beauty of getting outdoors. So we're working with schools and doing a lot of work, in the education space, because they are the young people, or the people who have the longest period of time to make impact and to make change happen. So if we get them at that age, they have their whole lives to do things differently and to reinvent and reimagine the world. So Neil's been going into schools. We've been talking about adding the ocean and the sea into lesson plans. So whether you're working on your maths actually is this plus this equals,
Less plastic.
Sorry, a minus sign then.
Your expected circumstances, Josh came up to me at a party and goes, listen, Wave of Change needs a website and we're going to make it for you. and I'm like, okay, yes, good idea. We need a website. And it's didn't think it was going to really happen. Maybe not Monday, Tuesday, he calls me. He's like, listen, when are we going to set up that meeting to get this platform? And we need this platform to be able to reach the numbers and get mass audiences.
It was all on you, basically. What was you?
Yeah.
Before Wave of Change had that identity.
Exactly. And I think this is the thing. You can have all the ideas and the excitement in the world, but if you don't have people to make it come to life, who are just as passionate and believe in it as much as you do, it can be really challenging. So in this room, when you're bouncing ideas and brainstorming, and there's a sync and there's a flow and everyone's exciting and building off each other, that's when actually we're going to make this happen.
So there you have it. A long day at the office draws to a close. However, I may look tired, I am invigorated, energized, and so pumped for all the things we got in store for Wave of Change. Thank you to Neil and to Mel for being my guests on this episode, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next one.